Today I'm going to show you how to do some simple exercises if you have an arthritis on your shoulder. If you have an access to an Ayurvedic physician or a Vaidya, go and have a Panchkarma on this. There is massages with herbal oils like Mahanarana Tailam, or you'll have Masham Tailam, or you also can have Murvenna, any of those things. Have it massage, have it heat compression. Or there is another method where you can have the potli, either with the herbs or with some of the spices and ingredients baked into herbal oil, and then you also massage that with when it is heat enough over there. Assuming that you have done that, if not, apply some oil, just make some flexible in that area, and then I'm going to show you simple exercises which you can do. Okay, so take some chair here, and just make sure, let's say my left is painful here, so I want to make sure the first thing, if you can put your hand here and do this stretching, that's totally fine. Let's say you're not even in that area, so let's say your arms are really painful. I want first to get that movement of your hand, right? So what do? You just make a big circles like this, just dangling. This should dangle like that, and then opposite direction. Now once you're done with the opposite direction, what I want you to do is that I want to have this sideways. See, we're having one circular motion, and then the lateral like this, just relaxing. Okay, just to make sure whenever you're doing this, you're not slouching your back. See, my hand is straight, my buttocks is back, a little bit of the knees bend, and now what you do, you're just doing this way, right? Even for that matter, even this. Okay, just make sure that, okay, you're not having a bad posture of your back. Now once you're done with that, you can also move your hand onto the sideways like that. Okay, now once you're done with that, what I also want you to do, see if you can, once you're done, you can lift your hands up like this, straight up, and then 90 degrees and 45 degrees. We want to make sure all the motions, including the motion going on to the sideways. So we're going to do that as a second set of exercises. Now once that is done, what I also want to make sure is that you have your arms in this position, and see, you can lift this up slowly. Always complement that with the breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Do that kind of a rotation. Now once you have done that, now see if you can pull the arms back in this way. This is the third category of the exercises where we are talking, right? So when you bend this, and you're going to do this, okay, and then you're going to do this. Okay, now so once we're done with that, what you can do, tuck your elbows here to your rib cage here, and see if you can move your hands out like this. Okay, this way, right? Once you are done with that, let's say you're so tired of standing and everything, what I want you to see if you can have a napkin or something like that, and see if you can place this. Okay, you can place this, any towel or a napkin, and see if you can raise this up, your hand. And see at the moment where your hand and the shoulder is paining, but don't go beyond that. Just come down and go there. Now have a marker there. At what point of time you were able to pull that up. Have the same position. And the next time you try to go a little bit up and see. And if you're having any pain here, I want you to drop down here, massage it, give a heat compression, and then go back to the same position. Eventually when you're done, you're going to go all the way here. You need to have this 360 motion. See how I'm doing the 360 motion? That's how you do it. When you do this, your entire upper back is being engaged. Now assuming that you're able to go there, now what I want to do is that now you go graduate to the next level using your stretch bands. Now all the things that I told, you can also do with your stretch bands, same thing. Right? Now when you have a stretch bands, you can do first up. If you only want to focus on the one, that is totally fine, but I want to have a balance of both of it, so you can do this. One. Exhale. When you release, you relaxingly, you exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Because we're going to use our intercostal muscles as well as the upper arm strength to do this. Okay, so once you're done with that, you can always do the lateral side and then 45 degree this way. Okay, that's how I want you to do that. Now once you're done with that, same thing, you bring your positions, the same exercise which I told. You're going to do the lateral sideways. The easiest way, if you can have this around some a pole, and you can put that, and what you do is that you pull that from there. So assuming that I don't have right now to show you, but you have something like that here, okay, and then what I do is that I push this like this. Let me show you this way. I think this is the better way, right? I have it like this with the same chair. You can try to do this way. Okay, if you have a little pole, it is fine. You can also do this way. When you do this, you're actually engaging the entire upper muscle. Now we're trying to build the strength of it. Now once you're done over there and you're sitting here, you can also use your floor, okay, and have your hands. You can make it double knot this way. And see, you can stretch this way. All right, this way. Just make sure your posture is not slouched. It's straight and you're bringing it back like that. Now, assuming that you have graduated from here, now you want to really get strong. Okay, here is where you can incorporate certain yoga asanas and also the weights. The simplest yoga asana is the Salabhasana, or we can also start with the Shashankasana or Balasana, any of these asanas. Sit in this posture, inhale, exhale, see this, and keep stretching your arms outward like this. Okay, and once you're able to do that, okay, the next asana is the sleeping asana. And see, you can raise your head up and this up, this way, okay, this way. Once you're done there, see if you can raise it up this way. So the next one, I would say, if you can incorporate a small weight of a dumbbell or anything, where you lift it slowly. For first, straight up. Once you're done 8 to 10 reps, relax. You can move to the other arm and then come back here. Now 45 degree, like this. Now you're done with this. Even with the second arm, if both the arms are painful, then lateral. See, in the whole posture, I'm not changing any of the position of my body. I'm just being very stable. I'm having this isolation workouts. Same thing like that, right? It should be the weight that you can lift it up. Okay, now once you're done there, now I want to see if I can put more weight on this shoulder by stretching it up like this. Okay. So eventually you graduate. It's a slowly progression. Now what happens eventually, we'll have 2 dumbbells and we're going to do the same workout that I showed you with the dumbbells weights. And that's how you do it. And once you're done with it, I also want to make sure that you massage that with these Ayurvedic herbal oils. This is exactly how you will be doing the yoga therapy for your shoulders, with the combination of weights, stretch bands, Ayurvedic oils, massages, and little bit of yoga asanas. I hope this is helpful. Let me know if you have any other questions.